I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance of fresh produce, and one method that you can do that is aquaponics. It's a mixture between aquaculture, which is raising fish, and hydroponics, which is a non-soil production method to make vegetables. Basically, it's a full organic system. You use no herbicides, you use no chemicals in the whole thing. You use fish waste to produce nutrients for the plants and bacteria in the grow beds clean the water for the fish to breathe. So it's a closed loop system. You use 90% less water than you would normally for an original hydroponic system. And unlike soil, your plants have much less of a chance to get something harmful. They don't absorb as much as they do in soil, and stuff doesn't stay in the grow beds as long as it does with soil. So your produce is going to be much cleaner and less susceptible to problems, basically. Cool thing about this is you can do it in your closet, or you could do it on a large scale like we've got, or you could do it on a severely large scale like commercial level. Fish are eventually edible, and you'll probably have the best tasting produce that you'll ever have. So to drain water from all the beds, we're using what's called a bell siphon. I'm going to explain what's up with that. This outer edge, the outer circle, is a 3-inch diameter PVC. It's got holes drilled all the way through it and all the way down to the bottom of the bed. This allows for water to enter that outer barrier. The next is a 2-inch diameter pipe with big gaps on the bottom. This is what's going to create the suction for your siphon. And then you can see on the inside, there's a 1-inch PVC that goes all the way down through the bottom. It's epoxied, so there's no leakage, and it goes out here back into the fish tank. Now all the beds have the same system. So how it works, water enters into the 3-inch diameter. It fills up into the bed, and it goes inside this tube as well. And once it goes into the smaller 1-inch tube, it starts the siphon, and the siphon is broke once the air reaches this bottom part.
This is the aquaculture side of our system. Basically what we're doing is combining aquaculture with hydroponics. So the fish that we're raising in this tank here, instead of pumping the water out and cycling in new water or running it through a filter, the grow beds are biofiltered. So the fish are constantly creating waste in the form of ammonia, and it gets pumped up, sucked up through this pump to the top of our grow beds, where the water gets released into the grow beds, and the naturally occurring bacteria that occurs throughout the entire system fixes the ammonia that we can't see that's in the water into usable nitrates that the plants use as nutrients. So in doing so, the plants take the nitrates that are toxic to the fish from the water, cleanse the water, and as they get siphoned down through each bed, this process continues. It's an ongoing process, and it cleanses the water and brings it back into the fish, into the tank, so the fish have clean water. Additionally, we have a kind of a cascade effect from each grow bed. It allows for the water to oxygenate. We also have it coming back here into the tank. Waterfall effect just creates more oxygen. We also have a backflow valve here that allows more water. It pumps a majority of the water back into the tank, which just again creates more oxygen and allows more room for us to expand in the future. Right here we have 35 fish total. We have 20 channel catfish, 15 black bass. We got donated to us from a fishery down in Gulf. Just had to go pick them up. they're all thriving. We haven't had any fatalities yet, knock on wood, but it's bound to happen. Then in the beds here, we'll go up to the top. Everything you see here has been sprouted from seeds. So in this bed we've got cilantro, it's developing its first set of leaves here. On this side we've got carrots, and in the middle green onion. These all seem to be doing well. On this side, the bok choy is taken off. It's got its second, third set of leaves, and same with all the arugula. If you look above, powering or what's keeping these guys happy is 400 watt metal halide ballasts. They put out more of a blue spectrum. These are beets. We transplanted them in probably 2 weeks ago, and they're doing well. Everything you can see in the middle here is all new growth, so they're taking very well to the system. We've got some dill here that started to sprout up in the last week. Our green leaf lettuce is just doing awesome. And then down here in the last bed we've got our beet clones, and just in the last week they've started to root out, so we should see some new growth. We didn't use any rooting agents. We just cut them with a sterile razor and put them right into the grow box, so they're doing well.